Welcome to By the Numbers. I hope you're all doing well. I'm FM Tahiti and this is the Belfast Celtic By the Numbers save. I thought I'd bring you back pretty much straight away for some cup games. So schedule-wise, the last game we played was the one we recorded against Armagh. We lost 1-0, but now we've got a match against Linfield in the County Antrim Shield first round, which we didn't play in last season for some reason. Not quite sure why. We're against Linfield, who are Belfast Celtics, like the proper Belfast Celtics, historic rivals. So I'm going to assume that they're still our rivals. It doesn't say so in our club info or anything like that. It's just Donegal Celtic are our rivals. But technically, in the past, is Linfield and Belfast Celtic who are fighting each other for sort of domestic honour. So we're going to play against them, and then, time permitting, we might play the next cup match in Steel and Sons against Chimney Corner. But basically, Linfield are the giants in Northern Ireland, so they should crush us, and then we should be able to take out our rage on Chimney Corner immediately afterwards. That's the plan. Not much in the way of stats we're going to look at. We need to play the game to get some stats kind of in. But I just want to see how this tactic does against these two teams. I've already been getting news items about how they don't like the 4-4-2 anymore, and fans are less than pleased with the football we're playing, and it's not very exciting, and blah-de-blah-de-blah. I'm going to carry on going with it because it's what I want to do, and there's nothing in my club vision or philosophy that says I need to do anything else. But I just want to see how this tactic catches on. If it's still not doing particularly well, then I'll go back to the attacking version of it. I might put the counter press potentially in there, depending on how the attacking goes. We'll gradually start trying to get it firing the way it needs to fire. But yeah, I think against Linfield, no matter what, we would have had to be cautious anyway, because they're the bigger team. So they play at, I think, Windsor Park. Is that where we are? Which is the Northern Ireland National Stadium. Yeah, Windsor Park, Belfast. It's a big stadium. Much bigger than we're used to. And they're definitely pushing us, aren't they? Keeping our shape. Blocking the ball. That'll do. Yeah, historically these matches between Linfield and Belfast Celtic always kind of, like in the early 1900s, would always devolve into some kind of violence or shooting or pitch invasion where they try and stamp on a player's legs to end their career, that kind of stuff. You know, good wholesome stuff. Hopefully not going to happen in this match. Ooh, bounced off the goal. I think we're lucky to still be at 0-0, to be honest. Frustrating them. Go on, Gibbons, go long. Reasonable pass. Long in, go on, Rooney. Didn't even look like he was trying. Oh, Dempster. As a move, that works quite well. 2 medium to long balls and then cut inside for Dempster to Sky. It's alright, we've had a chance. Gibbons again, going long. Oh, Warwick. Just needed to knot that on. If I can find some actually, normal size or tall wingers, I'm tempted to try and get some wide target men into a tactic as well. Go on, Rooney. What's that? He was offside anyway, oh fine. Maybe he knew and that's why he did it. Or maybe he's just terrible. I think he's got about... Stop it. Oh. It was coming, I guess. We did have that brief, 5 minutes of looking like we might do something. They do deserve a goal. So I don't need to see that's just them being better than us. That's nothing else going on there. Go on, Clark. Interesting ball in. Just like watching Brazil. Destroying us on that flank. Fine. They can do that all day long. If that's what the end result's going to be. Yeah, Rooney, I need to see something from. Dempster's quiet, but then turns up and does something dangerous. Rooney is just quiet. So I think I'll give him a couple of league games after these cup ones. See what he's doing. If he's not doing anything, I'm just going to get rid of him because he's eating up our money with his £250 appearance. I'll pay that for someone who scores 20 goals a season. But it doesn't look like he's got it in him. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. 1-0 is respectable. I'm desperate for our keeper not to get injured. Just saw their keeper got injured. He's Gerard O'Kane, who was our youth backup, who was always kind of rated people going in for. He's just gone to Loughall on a free because they came in and poached him. Just another player lost. Lost a right winger as well in between the last video and this one. That was a good delivery. Some subs now. It's for Niall for Warwick. Declan Brown for Mulholland. Mallet for Rooney. See how that goes? A comfortable 2-0 win for them. The match stats, 12 shots to our 2. I think the glimpses we've shown, like the 2 chances we have put together, have been reasonable. A few more of those against other opposition, we'll be happy. Oh, 3-0. On goal as well. 3 seems a little bit harsh. Fans are not going to be pleased after this. Not that many of them have bothered to turn up and watch it. They knew what was coming. Nice. See, this is good. Oh, Lynch just couldn't finish. But that was a nice little link up there. Clark again with a 6. Mulholland again, 5.6. Or less than 6.5 for Clark. So fullbacks aren't doing particularly good. Great if we had Connor maybe to come on. Transfer window's still open. I can still try and find somebody, but it's not been looking great. Right, there we go. 15 shots to our 3. Yeah, they deserve to win it. Unlucky. They are much better than us. Put into context, let's look at some of their players. Find like a important player. John McMurray. I was on loan from Larne. That's weird. This guy, worth 69k. Decent. What's the value? Who's the best? 85. Joel Cooper. Bench. Yeah, he looks good. Reece Marshall. Yep. Fallon. Lots of real players. Lots of really good players in comparison to us. What's going to happen? They're first in the Premiership. Apparently, Banbridge want to steal Gibbons. I'd rather they didn't. Right, we'll come back in a second for the Chimney Corner match, see if we can, record a win. So we're back for the match against Chimney Corner, but a few things to kind of show you, I guess, in that. Where is it? Derby Reserves have made a bid for Matthew Mulholland. Donegal Celtic have made a bid for Ben Mitchell. There's a few bids. Oh, Declan Brown as well, who wants him, Dollingstown. A few other players are wanted. So they're trying to pick the bones, essentially, of the squad. Made offers or counter offers where I can. But I'm not too confident that it's going to keep them all here. Especially if we're not playing that well. But we're going to stick with the team, stick with the tactic, see how we get on against this fairly compact and cautious Chimney Corner. Good just to get a win, get some morale back up. I have put in a bid for one of their wingers. I don't know if he's playing actually. Kyle Robinson. but he's playing in their kind of right attacking midfield or right centre attacking midfield role. Just because I wanted someone to compete properly with McManus, who also wasn't tiny. I think he's a little bit taller than McManus. I got to get him in. There's not a huge pool of players for me to try and sort of thief from to sort of improve the squad. Well, Mitchell smacked it against him. Almost half an hour in, very little has got on. That's tricky, recruitment-wise. If Mulholland went, Mitchell went, we'd be down to bare bones. We'd have to get some people in. Knocking around far too well. Making us look like fools. I start applauding them by the end of this. Reasonable move, is that? We have nothing on target. Fantastic work by the team. Okay. Keep going, it'll come. Let's go to attacking. Just switch it up completely and do that. Force the issue, maybe. McManus dancing through there. He knows he's on the chopping block. Interesting ball in. Could have worked. Try to encourage. That's what I wanted you to do. How do I encourage that? There's no... Yeah. Let's see what else I could do to encourage them to go forward more, but... Oh, good save by Gibbons. They're playing really well. They have almost a full squad as well, so they're not like a lot of these other non-league teams with hardly any players. They've got quite a few real players. Oh, almost Rooney. Let's get some fresh legs on, see what we can do. Let's bring Niall Gordon, McManus, and do the swap with Warwick and McManus on the wings. Bring on Hines for Lynch because he's doing nothing. And Mallet for Rooney, who's also doing close to nothing. So is Dempster. At least I've said Rooney's name a few times, but just trust Dempster more. I don't know why. What if it's just because Dempster's at least cheap and quiet? Go on, get in. Somebody. There we go. Al Gordon scoring by mistake. Almost a goal mouth scramble, which I would have been happy with. He do the keeper in as well. Did, didn't he? Why are they showing it again and again? It's fine. Scraping through. Playing badly but still getting a win. Hopefully. Gordon's through. A bit of a run. Oh, Mallet. Not too far wide. Definitely started to produce more since we've gone attacking. Searching ball. Warwick. Not a bad little run by Warwick there. I need to sort out my free kick and corner routines again. I don't think they're as effective as they need to be. I want to get like maybe one goal every 3 matches from a corner. That'd be decent. Oh, come on. That is a clear penalty, clearly a necessary penalty as well. Checked him right at the end. Oh, Gibbons almost. Oh, so I called it too early, saying we'd won. Wholly unnecessary tackle for that. Extra time. Aggressive. Far from pleased. There we go. After making me play this match longer, and this match has been so poor. That's why I'm angry with them. So I'm thinking next match we'll go back to the attacking version of the 4-4-2. Keep everything else the same for the moment. If that's not getting us the results we want, then the next thing potentially might be to counter press. Ooh, go on. Or maybe to change the poacher role back into a pressing forward role. I've not already done that. Can't remember. Already done that? No, still on poacher. Just trying to make sure they stay in the right position. But poacher and pressing forward should both still roughly be around the same place. Come on. Be our turn. Gordon's done alright. I know he's getting that boost because he scored, but actually been doing alright. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Can Clark get it in? Vicious. Got Warwick. Oh, Mallet almost. Mallet seems better than Rooney. Stick to my word though and give Rooney a couple more games. I might come back to the next video and just see Rooney's gone. Might not even mention him. Just act like we never went for him. Dempster's through. Somebody got there. Oh, that was terrible. They were lining up and nobody could score. Come on. Long throws aren't really Clark's thing, are they? Cleared. Good. Oh, free kick as well, apparently. Nothing matters. To penalties. Now, I have heard on the forum some people complaining about the amount of penalties given, but not about the penalties themselves. So, oh, Mitchell, why? So hopefully this isn't going to be like one of the earlier versions of FM where penalty contests would go on and on and on. Gibbons got a hand to it, but it's not worked out. Oh, I'm just squeaking around in my chair. Okay, the other Mitchell. Ben Mitchell, not Mark Mitchell. Gorley. On. Hines. I'm trying to keep us in it. I really like the Steel and Sons Cup. We got to. Oh. No. Save this one. Keep us in it. Go on, Gibbons. Oh, I hate Jimmy Corner. Look at them. What are they doing in the background there? Come on, Dempster. You're one of the actual strikers. Show them how to finish. There you go. Now we need to save from Gibbons. This is what Gibbons has been waiting for. It's time to shine. Saved. It was his time to shine. I completely zoned out then. I was just thinking about what to do for dinner, but Gibbons, hero. Come on, Clark. Let's get this in, then we can start turning things around. Got us, yeah, there we go. Down the middle. Clawed this back. Sort of. Need another save. Otherwise they've won, I think. Saved by Gibbons. He is a legend for Mulholland. There we go. That chimney corner. I don't know if you saw it, my players were doing like the aeroplane in the background. That's what chimney corner players were doing to celebrate the other ones as well. Bit of a weird celebration when you stood still and someone else has scored, but I'll save this one as well, Gibbons. You're on a roll. You did as well. 3 in a row Gibbons saved. I wish I could give him a raise. So a little bit of drama there. Managed to claw back the penalty shootout. The fact we needed one in the first place was terrible. But I don't know what he's a natural means. I've got an achievement unlocked. He's a natural. So we're through. So we will be playing in the 4th round. We've got Distillery or Ballymacash Rangers. Kind of hope Ballymacash. Any good players? Miguel Diaz. He looks like he might be good. This is what I've been doing, just scouting some of these players from the non-league ones. So there we go. Thanks for watching the Cup. Lost against Linfield. Just about beat Chimney Corner. Going to tweak the tactics and carry on. I might come back for this weird PSNI double header at some point. But thanks for watching.